I'm gonna let y'all in on a little secret. When I say I can't stop eating these, I legit mean I can't stop eating these. This ain't no clickbait thing here. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I am so excited to share these delicious fajitas with y'all today. Now y'all know like one pot meals, easy meals are my jam. And I'm not sure it gets any easier than throwing things on a sheet pan, putting it in the oven and having a meal ready to go, right? All you need is a legit sheet pan. It doesn't have to be as big as mine, but do you have a sheet pan? Then some peppers. You can cut up your peppers if you want, slice them up, or to make things easier, you can just buy frozen peppers, pop them in the microwave and defrost them and then throw them on your pan. A can of chickpeas, make sure you get no salt added, rinse them, throw them on the pan. Chop up an onion, or if you can buy one already chopped up, excellent. Some oil-free corn tortillas. Now, I understand some people have a hard time finding oil-free corn tortillas. It's gonna be okay for this meal, you know what I mean? Just don't consistently be eating food with oil already in there. So if you can't find oil-free tortillas, just get some corn tortillas that are lower in fat and you're good to go. And then like a little magic bullet thingy to make the Southwest sauce in, I am telling you, this sauce is worth it. It doesn't even take long to make, maybe like a couple minutes. Throw it all in there, blend it up. The sauce is the jam. And if you want to add a little avocado on top, go for it. All right, we're gonna go ahead and make this meal in minutes and yeah. All right, so let's get started. We're gonna slice up our veggies first. Now, you don't have to slice up these peppers. You can buy them already sliced if you'd like, but I don't know. I felt like slicing these up today. So I am using every color bell pepper because I think it's pretty, but you don't have to. So after we slice up the bell peppers, we are just gonna slice up a red onion. You can dice this, you can slice it long ways, whatever floats your boat. And then after we slice up the onion, we're going to be dicing up or cutting up some zucchini. Now I use about 1 zucchini for this recipe because I'm gonna be honest with you, I can eat this whole entire sheet. I can just load those veggies in the tortillas. But if you're making this recipe for more than one person or more than 2 people, let's say your whole family, I would go ahead and slice up 2 to 3 zucchinis. And then after I place all this on the sheet, we're gonna be straining 1 can of no salt added garbanzo beans. Now, this recipe would really work well with black beans or pinto beans, I think, if you don't like garbanzo beans, but we do. So we are using that, and there you go. Now, you wanna try to space things out as best as possible. It's kinda hard, but just try to lay things flat and it'll come out great regardless, but try to do that step. Now we're gonna add some spices. I don't have any specific amounts that I'm using. I'm just kind of going by what feels well. And apparently I like a lot of smoked paprika. So I am just sprinkling that on there till it feels perfect for me. I'm adding some garlic powder. Now I like garlic granules, but I was out, so garlic powder works just as well. We're gonna do a little bit of onion granules. I'm not gonna put too much because I do have red onion already on here. That's gonna be in the fajitas. And then we're gonna do some chili powder. And again, just put the amount that seems right for you. And then we're gonna add a little bit of salt, and that is it. We're gonna take our sheet pan and we're gonna bake it in the oven at 350 degrees for about 15 to 20 minutes. Now let's move on to the tortillas I use. I love these Ezekiel tortillas. I just wanna show y'all, these are great. They're sprouted, flourless tortillas. They're pretty big, so I'll eat about 1 of these and load in the veggies if I'm eating that. But instead, I'm gonna be doing these Mi Rancho corn tortillas that are super low in fat, no oil, and they're low in calories, and I'll eat about 3 of these. Now moving on to our Southwest sauce that we're gonna be making from my Saucy Vegan Mama cookbook. This sauce is so delicious. Highly recommend you get it. It calls for half a cup of cashews, but we're gonna be using PB2 cashew powder, which is lower in fat and lower in calories. I talk a lot about this powder in my latest cheese sauce video where I use this. I swap out the cashews for the cashew powder. I highly recommend it. I'll link it above and in the description. So we're using the powder, and then we're doing 1 tablespoon of tahini. Now I'm using a teaspoon, a half a teaspoon right here, so that's why you see me doing a lot of tahini. And I'm using this squeezable tahini, which I will link and I love. We're doing half a teaspoon of maple syrup, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, and half a teaspoon of onion powder. And all of this is in the description box for y'all, the whole recipe. We are doing 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar. And then I'm doing 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika, a little bit of salt, and then 3/4 of a cup of water. And then we're gonna blend that up, and it makes one of the best sauces, I'm telling y'all, that's in that Saucy Vegan Mama cookbook. It's so good on these fajitas. Now I'm just gonna make a salad to have on the side. I like to just add, you know, if I had tomatoes, I would put that, but I don't. So I'm adding a little bit of hemp seeds and some sunflower seeds. And then I'm gonna put some of the Southwest dressing on there. And there are our fajita, or is our fajita mix, and I'm just gonna go ahead and build these fajitas. Now you can slice up some avocado to put on there. I actually made a little bit of guacamole with some lime juice, and I used half of an avocado for that. Now this is my serving, so that's why I did half of an avocado. And I eat all of these tacos, by the way. We're gonna drizzle on my sauce, and oh, so good. Y'all, how easy is that? I mean, it doesn't get easier. And let me tell you this is another meal that my non-vegan family loves to eat. And when I can get my kids to eat oil-free, right? And I'm talking like those bad seed oils and more veggies, it is a win-win in my mama book. All right, that is it for me today. If you enjoy this video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. And I would love to hear from you in the comments. Any other sheet pan meals you enjoy? I'm really looking for more sheet pan ideas, and I thought it would be fun to share one of your recipes if you're okay with that. If you have an easy sheet pan meal, or maybe even just an easy one-pot meal, put it below and maybe you will see a video from me coming up soon featuring your recipe. All right, y'all have a good day, and I will be seeing you in the next video. Bye.